Okay, why are you not losing weight? I'm going to share with you 10 reasons why. This video is for you if you are a woman over 40. And I get this question a lot. Like, I'm doing everything. Why is this weight still hanging around? So, as I go through these 10 reasons, take a look at them and see if they resonate with you. Because all of us want to, as we're in this phase of life, we don't want any extra weight. So I hope this video helps you. It's important that if it does, you like it, you share it, and subscribe to the channel. And please, I love comments or questions and feedback. Appreciate that. I am Robin-Nutritionist, and I help women over 40 meet their nutrition needs and also help you and me mitigate symptoms and concerns related to the pause. And when I say pause, that is menopause, perimenopause, and postmenopause. So after you think menopause is over, but it is not. Anyways, let's get into the 10 reasons why you may not be losing weight. And I hope this can shed some light on it. So this is in no particular order. 10 reasons. Number one is you really may not be eating enough protein. Yeah, protein, chicken, fish, eggs, turkey, cottage cheese, tempeh, tofu, and in some cases, protein powders. That as women in midlife, we really need to increase our protein intake, especially when we're eating a carbohydrate. So if you're eating a carbohydrate like bread or oatmeal or fruit, you want to also include a protein source to help to balance out the effects of the carbohydrates. And the protein helps us with our metabolism and so much more. So you may not be eating enough. And your question is, well, what's enough? So, because I do not know you personally, I'm going to give you a general number. It's general. So, if you aim for around 30 grams of protein per meal, that will help you. And again, I've created resources for us and meal guides and all of those things to support you if you want that. But number one is you're not eating enough protein. And that's really, really important. When I was at some point, I was overweight and also pre-diabetic years ago. I wasn't eating enough protein. Who knew? Now you know. Number two is that you are eating foods that actually trigger you to want to eat more. If you are eating, let's say, this ingredient called high fructose corn syrup, which you can find in ketchup and condiments and hidden in products in a sneaky way, you eat that and it triggers your brain to want to eat more and not more healthy food, more of the same. So you're eating foods that are triggering you. So they're not an appetite suppressor. They excite the brain and say, I want more, more, more. And for that, you're eating more than you should. Which brings me to the next one. You're actually eating too much. A lot of people underestimate how much they're actually eating. Like people, I heard somebody say it today. I don't eat that much. Why? Sometimes we don't think that we're eating that much. If you took a food diary of what you're actually consuming, that might shed some light on that. And not even just like what you're consuming, but if you think about it and you look at it, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm consuming the foods and they actually have high fructose corn syrup in it because that, going back to that ingredient, it actually promotes weight gain. So take a food diary and look and see if you're actually eating more than you thought. Next is eating hidden sugar. Hidden sugar. You just heard my water come on. I grow produce inside of my house and it's aeroponic. And so it's growing. So you might hear the water. But you're okay, going back to you're eating hidden sugar. Hidden sugar. So let me talk about the obvious where you're drinking juice and you think, oh, it's healthy, it's fruit juice, it's orange juice, it's apple juice. There's sugar in there. You may drink tea, sweetened tea. There's sugar in there. You may be drinking Gatorade or some sports drinks or drinks that have been touted as healthy, but they're not necessarily. And then there truly are hidden sugars where you don't see sugar on the label on the package, but it turns into sugar and stores as fat in your body, mainly carbohydrates. When we're eating a carbohydrate, so if you're eating Cheez-Its and you're thinking, there's no sugar in Cheez-Its, but if you're eating it and your body doesn't have enough protein or you've overexceeded what you needed in terms of energy source, carbohydrates, and there's no fiber, it's going to turn into sugar and store as fat in your body. Hidden sugar. I don't even know what number I'm on. If you've listened to my videos, you know I have these numbers and then I forget which number I'm on. So I think I'm on number 5. Tell me if I'm wrong. Number 5, I think it's 5. You don't exercise properly. I'm no expert in this. But when I say properly, again, I'm no expert in this. I work with experts that help us out. But at our age, properly includes resistance training, weight bearing exercises, not just cardio, because we need the weights to help to process the sugar, work with our metabolism and our muscle mass. The older we get, the less our muscle mass is going to behave, and the more we have to do resistance training to help that along the way. And if we're not doing that, it will contribute to our weight gain. Number 6, you don't sleep well. Poor sleeping habits results in all kinds of things happening in the body and also can trigger us to want to eat foods that are not necessarily supportive of us. So poor sleep and weight gain go hand in hand. Let's see, medication. I'm done with the counting, y'all. Just know that there's gonna be 10 when I'm done with this, but let's keep it real. I just lose count of the counting. Medication. You could be taking some medications. Look at the side effects of the medication that are designed to help to keep water retention, or it just doesn't help you lose weight, or you may be taking some antidepressants or some antibiotics, and the side effects is weight gain. So if you're doing everything and you can't still figure out what the heck, look at the medication that you are taking and see if that is an issue. Could be your medication. Next, I think I'm on number 8, your thyroid. If you have a thyroid condition, that can contribute to that issue. Next, your stress levels. If you are highly stressed, now for me, when I'm stressed, it doesn't make me want to eat, it makes me not want to eat. But there's other folks that are emotional eating. And think about that, not even just stress, but if you are, some people, whatever the emotion is, sad, or there's a wide range of emotions, and you might be a person that is eating emotionally. Like your day didn't just go right, so please give me a bag of Cheetos, or let me eat a piece of a pie, not even a piece of pie, like a pie. So think about that. If you are a stress eater and or an emotional eater. And the last one, which I know is number 10, because it's the last one, and this is something you ain't never thought about when I tell it to you. Let me tell you, get close. The last reason why you are not losing weight, and let's say you have all of this on point, you don't have any medication, your thyroid's good, you're eating enough protein, you are sleeping well. Oh, you know what I did? I missed something. I missed something so important. Gosh, that's crazy. Okay, before I tell you this last one, I don't even know how I missed this. Before I tell you the last one, I got to tell you about our hormones. I don't even know how I missed this. Like, what? If you're in menopause, I don't even know how I missed this. And I don't edit my videos, so I'm not going to go back and fix it. Like, if you are in the pause phase and that estrogen and the progesterone and the testosterone is doing all the things, hormonal mayhem, that decline in estrogen does all kinds of wacky things to us, which then impedes our weight process, our weight loss for so many of us. The wacky hormones makes us want to eat more in some cases. It's just a whole lot going on with that. What I recommend for that, I'm gonna tell you in a little bit. I'm gonna tell you what I recommend for the menopausal weight gain, but go back and listen to all the reasons, because all of those reasons, they can be managed. But this other one, I'm gonna tell you the last reason I'm all off on my numbers. The last reason that you didn't even think about that you can't get this weight off, you're like, what? Your 5 friends that you hang around with. Your 5 friends. Why? Look at the 5 people that are in your life. You do not deviate so far as from what they eat, you eat. The 5 people that are in your life, that what they eat, you eat. When they go to dinner, when they eat at night and you're eating with them, you're eating just like them. Trust me when I tell you. So let's say you are on this, you want to be healthy and you have your salmon or your tofu, your brown rice and your broccoli, and they are eating pizza and chicken wings. Nobody's going to ask you to have a little bit of your broccoli. Nobody. But you're over there eyeballing those hot chicken wings. I'm talking about myself. And you're like, can I just get a little taste? Or the French fries. That's my thing. You just want a little taste. They're not in your plate. You're in their plate. So if you're trying to be on a healthy journey and lose weight and you're hanging around 5 folks that's not what they're doing, you will not get very far. You can only go as far as the 5 people that you hang out with. Tell me I'm not lying. Like, subscribe, share, comment on that part alone. I want to know what you think about that. I want to know what you think about that. So let me just say this. All of the things that I mentioned, my expertise is helping women over 40 meet their nutrition needs. I also help you with the symptoms, which some of the symptoms is weight issues related to the pause phase. So I have actually not even a program, it's a membership. I invite you just to take a look at that to see if that'll make sense for you. When you are a member of Necessary Nutrition, the first thing you get is a comprehensive meal plan that is protein rich. It has magnesium, the calcium, all the things. And if you're a vegan or vegetarian or you want to be, or you're plant, all of the, if you still eat meat, all of the things, you can choose what makes sense for you. And it includes the recipes and all of the things. So when you become a member, the first thing we do is we want to help you get your nutrition set up. The second thing we do is we're going to help you, point you in the right direction with regards to your hormonal balance. If you're a woman over 40, we need to know that. And we want you to know what your options are, what you should be asking your doctor, what you should be looking for, and what you should do. My whole goal is to make sure that you are nutritionally sound and that you do not have these annoying but true symptoms and concerns related to the pause phase. So in the down bar, I am putting the information in so that you can check that out. And if it speaks to you, come on into the community and we'll support you along the way. And let's not forget your vitamin D. Having your vitamin D will support you in so many ways, support beyond your bones, but it supports the systems in your body. And most people are deficient, especially if you are of color. So check out the details in the down bar. And like I said before, I'd love for you to like, share, subscribe, comment on this video, and let me know what else you would like to know about. I get ideas from you as to what videos to create. When you ask me questions to the best of my ability, I will answer them. And I get some funny questions that I have not answered because they're just funny. So I'm like, I can't answer that. But nonetheless, this is Robin-Nutritionist from Necessary Nutrition. I want you to eat well, think well, and be well. Until next time, peace and